and welcome to my channel. I'm Angelique. So today I'm coming to you with a unit from the Outre Melted Hairline collection. This one is going to be in the style MH107 and it's in the color Purple Swirl. So here's what the stock card for her is looking like. And of course on the inside of the stock card it's just going to go into detail about the Melted Hairline collection. And this one is going to be available in 7 special colors. So as far as the construction on this one, you are going to get those 2 combs that are right in the front. This one is going to be a centered HD lace parting space. You're going to get a comb in the back as well as your adjustable straps, and it does come with an adjustable elastic band. And this one was made on a ventilated wig cap. So first I'm just going to go ahead and tint that lace. I'm using my Juvia's Place foundation and this is going to be in the color Kano. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this onto my brush and then start applying that to the underside of the lace. Now of course, because this wig is from the Melted Hairline collection, even though it is just a standard center part lace front wig, they do give you a little bit of flexibility when it comes to the hairline on this. As you can see, there's a bit more lace, so you can go in and finesse the hairline if you don't like the look that it comes with. It does say that it comes with natural baby hairs and a pre-plucked hairline with sideburns, and this is going to be soft HD transparent lace. And this one is also going to be heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The length on this one is going to be 18 inches, so it's definitely a very reasonable sort of natural length on this one. As you can see, the curls are curling, you guys. It does seem also like there are slight layers to this one. And then of course I just wanted to bring it in closer to show you guys this hairline. Like I said, they do say the hairline is pre-plucked and that it does come with baby hairs. I feel like the hairline is very minimally plucked, to be honest. You can absolutely go in and pluck it out more if you wanted to be more realistic. I didn't pluck it out just because I was doing a bunch of reviews today and I just wanted to get them out of the way. But I probably would go in and pluck this one out if I was going to wear it outside. So now I'm just going to start pinning the hair out of my way so that I can get ready for cutting the lace off. And then after I'm done pinning the hair out of the way, I'm just going to go in with my embroidering scissors first. I'm going to cut some sections into the lace. And then I'm going to go in after with my serrated pinking shears and just cut the remainder of the lace off. One of the things I do notice when it comes to the Melted Hairline collection, at least for me, it does always seem like the caps are on the bigger side, and it does seem like the lace itself has some slack. So now you can see I'm just going to go in with my serrated pinking shears and start cutting the rest of that lace off. And just like I've told you guys in previous videos, I do tend to always go more towards frontals when it comes to me grabbing wigs. One of the reasons I got this wig specifically was because I feel like this color is very beautiful. I've been trying to branch out and give you guys some more color since I always stick to like the number 2, the natural colors, but I know some of you guys are interested in a couple of the other color options that are out there. So the main reason I did end up grabbing this wig is because the fact that it does have this beautiful color. And that's what it's looking like after I cut the lace off. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on my head. I'm just showing you right here how far I went and adjusted the adjustable elastic band. I adjusted it pretty much like 3/4 of the way because I was trying to get a glueless wear on it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to wear this one glueless just because this additional lace situation that's going on in the front, even after cutting it off, as well as just the cap as a whole being on the bigger side. But I was able to adhere it down. I just went in and used some of my The Frontal Queen lace melting spray. And for the cap size on this one, you guys, I'm absolutely going to say that this one is big head friendly. I know you could probably see this going on the sides. Like, I feel like my head is kind of swimming in this one, even with adjusting that adjustable elastic band. I'm just, you know, I'm not really a fan of when the wig is super big, and I'm not a fan of when the wig is super small either. But to be honest, I would much rather deal with a wig that's too big versus one that's too small, just because I feel like there's a couple more things that I can do to get away with wearing a wig that's too big versus wearing a wig that's too small. When it's too small, you're kind of stuck with it is what it is, but when it's too big, there are a couple ways that you can kind of get around making sure that you can secure it down. So now I'm just going to go in with my The Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's and the colors Yoda and Kufuru and start concealing that lace. And as you guys can probably see here, like I was telling you, this hairline, the hairline is not terrible, but I definitely think if you wanted to make it look more realistic, you can go in and pluck that out. Now, as far as the density on this one, you guys, the density is beautiful. The density is like 180%, but it's not like a super bulk 180%. And right now I'm just gonna go in with the Frontal Queen spray, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that around the lace, because like I said, you guys, this bad boy, I was swimming in it, and I was just trying to do everything that I can to kind of trying to just get that lace to lay down, because it just felt honestly like there was so much extra and I didn't know what to do with it. So just trying my best here to lay this bad boy down so my head ain't swimming inside of it. Going back to the density on this unit, the density is ridiculously nice and full, but it's not an unnatural fullness, if that makes sense. Even though I do feel like the density is leaning more towards 180% density, it's more so like a natural super fullness, if that makes sense. It's not like an unnatural, ridiculously dense unit. And it doesn't feel heavy on my head, it feels lightweight on my head. And can we just jump into the texture on this unit, you guys? The texture on this one is beautiful. It is absolutely yucky. Like, and can we get into the details of these colors? Like, this color is beautiful. I feel like I don't do color too often, but when I do like to do on the darker side, because it just makes me feel a little bit secure. I don't really like feeling too much like people are staring. And this does a good job at making it like toned down, if that makes sense. As you can see, it's truly very purple, but it's a dark purple, and they did mix some black in here, so it's like a very, very dark purple. And then I feel like the tones of that darker color underneath just make it look a little bit more realistic. So I was absolutely here for the color, I was here for the texture, here for the density. I feel like overall this is just a really cute unit. One of the things I do wish though is that this was a frontal, because I feel like I could get away with doing so many styles if it was a frontal. Now, of course, I feel like I've showed you guys in the past, when it does come to a lace front, you can still do multiple styles with them, especially if you have one where there's that additional lace in the front so you can pluck it out and make your hairline look realistic. But it does make it a little bit difficult to finesse multiple styles when it comes to a lace front. So I feel like if this one was a frontal, I don't know, honey, I feel like it would have been doing it for me, because like I said, I feel like the texture is there for me, the density is there for me, the color is there for me. If I had the versatility of a frontal with this one, I feel like I would have absolutely been digging this one much more than I was. And you guys, it's been a hot minute since I did baby hairs, but for today I was just like, let me just do some light, something a little faint. Anytime I do baby hairs, I try to keep them skimpy. I don't really do the big, glamorous, extra over the top baby hairs. I kind of like to just keep it simple. So I just want to jump into the cons and pros that I have on this unit. My number one con is probably going to be based on my own preference, because obviously if your head is bigger than mine, you'd probably be a fan of this one, but I don't like how big the cap is. It's like the cap mixed with the lace, like it just felt loose on my head, and it felt like I had to go a little bit harder when it came to securing it down. Even though once it was on, I felt pretty good about it. Wasn't like nervous about my wig slipping back or anything like that. It just seemed like a bit too much work for me. So if I feel like if your head is my size or smaller, this one is probably going to be a struggle for you to be able to get it the way that you want it. That's honestly going to be the biggest con that I have when it comes to this unit. Now, I did get some tangling, I did get some shedding, but nothing too crazy. Now, as far as my pros on this unit, like I said, you guys, this color is absolutely beautiful. I love that it's so dimensional with these multiple tones of purple and the darkness that's in there. I really just love the look of this unit, the cut, the body, the density, the texture. I feel like they were really hitting the marks pretty hard on this one. And as a whole, would I get it again? Probably not. Just like I said, it is a lace front, and I'm just not really a lace front girl. I just wanted to pop up and show you guys something different. And especially because if I'm gonna buy a wig again, I'm gonna make sure it's one that's already fitting pretty properly on my head, and that's gonna kind of give me the glueless vibe that I'm looking for. And because this one didn't do that, like I'm not gonna do it, because it doesn't fit my head the way that I want it to fit straight out of the box. Now, if they did have this one though in a frontal, I do think I would go and try it, especially because I feel like the perfect hairline units, their cap sizes fit me better. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this unit. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If it was, just make sure you give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment down below any of the units you want me to pick up at any of the colors, honey. And until then, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.